little bit more. You know, and we're always flexible too. That's what's so beautiful about this online thing is that it's so flexible. So, yay. Let's start. I want to mix it up today. So, like I said, it's a new moon. And this week, as I've been guiding classes, I've really been called to like mix it up and like literally we've been shaking things out. So I guess, I mean, really we can start with that. So I know that maybe by the time that this video is played, you've already gone through maybe an opening weekend, maybe you're getting ready. So just take a minute, shake out the legs if you can, whatever shaking or kind of like just letting it go physically, shaking it off, whatever it is that you don't want attached to you anymore. And then let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down to the sides. Again, inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down to the sides with a sweeping motion. Maybe the arms swing a little bit. Just allow us to call your full presence into the practice. Yes. And notice that we are still standing. Like I said, I'm really going to shake it up for you today, but we'll stay within the safety guidelines. Remember, if at any point you're feeling a sense of danger or discomfort, just stop and reacquaint yourself to center and rejoin. So again, inhale the arms up. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders up and back. So root into the feet. Have your feet hip width distance apart. So you can have a really nice foundation. You notice I'm kind of bending into the knees a little bit. I just like providing a little bit of extra support. Thinking about a tree here in this Taurus earth energy. If you have your legs really stiff, it's very easy for somebody to knock you over. But a tree sways with those heavy winds and the breeze. I'm sure you've seen a tree swaying in the breeze. So that's the idea with the knees bent and that pelvis tucked towards the navel. This is a standing posture of alignment that just kind of brings you into present moment. The heart's underneath the hips. And just breathing, rolling the shoulders up and back again now that you've kind of rooted into your feet. Roll them up and back again. A few more times, just inhaling as you roll up. Exhaling as you roll back. Maybe even opening whatever motions as you raise the shoulders and lower them, take it in the other direction. Just breathing however it comes naturally to you, making sure that it's even and just free to flow. Yes. Inhale the arms open. Reach the arms up. And then again, exhale, sweeping motion. Go ahead and have a seat in your chair. I'll grab a little sip here. Oh, and I'm going to start some music too. Okay. Finding your seat, finding your easy seated pose that we have been coming to at the beginning of practice. And so you notice I'm kind of rubbing my legs a little bit. Maybe you want to just feel the sensation of just kind of like literally touching yourself, and in a way that, you know, obviously is like non-sexual, but I think that we forget about the power of that touch. And so just kind of taking a moment to run the hands over the legs and the shins and the calves, and maybe you want to take your hand up and down your arm, up and down each arm, just really feeling the body. Like, there's my arm, there's my shoulder, my skin feels warm, I can feel my tricep. I'm just taking a moment here. And then take your hands underneath your occipital there. It's where the cranium kind of meets the spinal cord, and just take a moment, just really gentle, touching a little bit of circular motion maybe. Maybe there's a spot in your shoulder that's like, oh hey, since you're there, get on in there for a second. Bring the hands up behind the skull, and then up and around, just pushing with your fingertips slightly at the hairline. And then take and tap in between your third eye with your first two fingers, with your right hand. And then tap the sides of your temple very gently with both fingers. Tap underneath the eyes a couple times, just nice, gentle, quick little taps. Tap underneath the nose above the lip. Tap on the chin. Tap in that soft spot. Tap on the sides, just nice and gently. And then you can inhale your arms up, and then wonderful. So now I'm dropping into the body a little bit. That was a little bit of a different way of doing it, instead of just sitting with the breath and bringing the awareness in. So now let's drop in a little bit deeper. Coming to the edge of your chair, setting up in that easy seated pose like we do every time. Feet are nice and rooted in the earth, and those heels are underneath the knees. Coming into this quiet, still place. Start by wiggling your toes on the earth, and pick up your heels and drop them back down. Pick up the balls of your feet. And then as you inhale and exhale this time, imagine your exhale sending roots down into the earth. Each inhale and exhale sends those roots deeper and wider, building this beautiful support for you in your practice today. Rooting into this new cycle, this new lunar cycle, this new year of life for you. Experiences, love and joy, and of course challenges. The power of love is here now. And just root down into the knowing that you are eternally safe and protected. The nourishment that you seek is all inside. The power of now is here now. And your spirit team is only a call away. Start to bring just awareness into your breath. Follow your breath as it travels in and out. Relax the shoulders, maybe resting the hands on the thighs. The shoulders are relaxed. The spine is straight. The eyes are gently closed if that feels safe and comfortable. And here is your space to fully call your presence into your practice, to fully exhale and release any worry, doubt, or to-do, sending it out on the exhale, maybe out of the room. You can pick any of them up when you're done or not. So start again to return to the awareness in the breath, following the breath as it travels up and down the body. And as you're breathing in and the breath is traveling and expanding through the body, imagine drawing nourishment up from the earth. And as you're exhaling, and of course releasing, relaxing into the support, feeling the spinal support, the support of the chair, the support of the earth, the support of the space that we are holding right now. Follow that breath. And as you're following your breath, let's bring some awareness into the seat. So your seat rooted into the chair equally on both sides. Most of the thigh is off of the chair. From that seat that you have rooted into, the spine is straight, the heart is aligned over the hips. The shoulders are relaxed, that chin is parallel, and the crown is opening up towards the sky. The ears in the same plane as the shoulders. Keep breathing gently, softly, evenly with your natural breath pattern, following that breath up and down, drawing up that nourishment from the earth, releasing what needs to be released back into the earth. The beautiful thing about Mother Earth is that she recycles that, turns it into new energy, new life. And that's what we are meant to do. We are meant to release. We're never meant to hold emotions, pain, or even joy. We're meant to feel it and release this beautiful cycle. Take a moment here in this quiet, still place that you've created for yourself and think about an intention for this new moon cycle. What is it that you want to see happen for you in your life? What type of healing do you want to receive? Call that in now with your intention. You can say it out loud using your throat chakra to supercharge it. Witness, supporting, loving that intention. Take the chin and draw it towards the chest. Take the chin and draw it towards the sky. Relax through the shoulders. Chin back to neutral. Chin to right shoulder. Just looking over your right shoulder like somebody awesome is sitting next to you. Hey, somebody awesome. And look to the other side. Oh, there's somebody else awesome. Hello, somebody else awesome. Or maybe you're looking at your guardian angels. Bring your head back to center. Start to take a couple head circles, crown circles around. Notice if you tensed up through the back right away. See if you can still keep that just nice, relaxed, but aligned seat. Take your crown circle in the other direction. Audible exhales are always okay. All right, coming back to center, kind of wiggling a little bit. Inhale the arm up. Reach over, open up the side body. Inhale that arm out to the side, and then reach it in front of you. Open it back up. So this is our motion. that we're doing for a few here. Strengthening the arm, opening up the side body, moving with equal amounts of effort and ease. And maybe if you want to link breath, you can. Inhaling and exhaling as you cross the body. Inhaling, open, up, and then exhaling, crossing the body. Or just breathe gently and notice the activation that's happening. Stay rooted in your seat. Bring it in front one more time, open it up, and then shake it out. Other side. Open up, lean over, bring the arm up overhead, and then cross it around the body. I'm noticing a little bit of a difference on this side. Breathing, excuse me. Breathing nice and big. I know I say breathe a lot, but that's part of yoga. Maintaining a steady, even breath. Of course, we're not working into breath control quite yet. All right, bring that left hand down, open up both arms, squeeze the shoulders together. Now you can bring a little bit of an arch through the back, looking up, and then exhaling, bringing the arms around, maybe rounding the spine, bringing the chin to the chest, navel towards the spine. Breathe here. Give yourself a happy birthday hug from me. And then inhale, open up, receive all of the love that I am sending you today. And then exhale, bring it all in, come back to center. Inhale, open, bring the arms up overhead, interlock the fingers, keeping the back straight, not arched, and just let the hands, the interlock kind of reach up. And this is the opportunity now to start to relax through the shoulders. Notice if you're really arching back, I mean, I suppose that's probably okay, but again, we're looking for the alignment and the opening through the side body. So find what works for you and find what feels good for you today. If your body is calling for a little bit of an arch in the back, do that, but do it safely. Length and extension through the spine. Exhale, release. Go ahead and bring the hands behind you now. Interlock the fingers and then pull them away from you. So like that. Still on the edge of your chair. And if it's available and comfortable for you, and maybe folding over the legs, engaging through the abs. Deep stretch. Coming back up to seated, releasing the interlock in the fingers. Inhaling the arms up overhead, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, and then pulling that left hand over the top of your head. Stay rooted through your seat bones. Inhale, switch your grip. Exhale to the other side. Oof, getting a couple of good pops out of that one. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Roll the shoulders up, roll the shoulders back. Shake, shimmy a little bit side to side. Figure 4, your right leg, so that your ankle can rest just above where the knee is. Notice how this changes your seat, and then return to that nice alignment through the spine. So here, I invite you to close your eyes. Relax the hands onto the legs wherever it's comfortable. Notice if you can bring your heart a little bit more closer to over your hips. So aligning the heart over the pelvis is what I really was trying to say. Breathe here. And draw that right leg away from the nose, that right bent knee. You can even push a little bit, whatever's comfortable. Breathing, nourishing that flexor, that hip on the right there with this stretch. And then taking the right hand, reaching behind to grab the seat of the chair behind your spine. Left hand comes to the knee, and then just a gentle twist. Keep the hips square, let the rotation come from the waist. Inhale to center. And then exhale, if you can, fold over this gently. Relax through the shoulders. Maybe your arms want to be down at the side. Maybe they want to be in between your thighs. Whatever works. Coming back up to seated, switching sides. Right foot comes down, so the heel is underneath the knee again. And then figure four on this side. Of course, first finding that alignment within this figure four, this pigeon hip opener. Checking to make sure that's comfortable and the knee is supported and the spine is aligned. Chin is parallel with the earth. Shoulders are relaxed. Just take a couple cleansing breaths. Just imagine those breaths are clearing everything out. See where you can relax through the legs. Reach the left hand behind. Right hand comes to the thigh or the knee. Making your twist, nice and gently, rotation coming from the spine. Looking over the shoulder, relaxing into the pose. Inhaling back to center and then gently folding forward over. Inhale back up to seated gently. Bring that left foot down to the earth. Draw the soles of the feet together. We're going to see how this works. Bring your pelvis towards the edge of the chair so that your seat bones are kind of rooted there. And this looks very Zen-like, but maybe just seeing, exploring for a moment, maybe reaching back into the chair and pushing open, pushing the shoulder blades together behind so that the chest opens up. Relax through the legs. This is something I wanted to try, like a modified butterfly. So I don't know, you'll have to tell me what you think. I'm not super impressed. Go ahead and bring the knees together and then step them real nice and wide. Come to the edge of your chair. And again, bringing the legs out. So there's a bit of an engagement like we've been working with. And also, keeping the knees in line with the toes, kind of in that same direction. And adjusting however needs to happen so that you can sit up straight. And so the arms that we did before, where we're inhaling up and over, and then bringing it in front.
We have to get out of our minds.
So just take a moment to feel the engagement in the legs, root down through the legs, and have that fluid motion, that fluid activation, that fluid invitation for energy to move.
Our thinking minds.
So maybe you want to imagine you're moving the energy around you, creating space for more peace.
I'll tell you how I do it.
More joy, more laughter, more of all the things that you want to call in.
A mantra, a phrase.
And then bring your right hand down to rest
I
Still activated through those legs, still rooted down through the seat bone so that the spine is straight. And like again, I said the legs activated. So really feeling some activation in the legs. So it's not, we're not sitting just kind of with the legs open. It's very active pose, using the chair as a way to support us. Because I don't know about you, when I go down into like these kind of squats, it's not easy. And I love the support of the chair. So use the chair to get the most out of that muscle stimulation. See the other side. Open the arm. And again, activation through the legs, action in the upper body. Breathing, moving the energy now on this side. The left side is the feminine side, the more chaotic, but good chaos, that beautiful chaos like nature. That free-flowing energy. Whereas on the right side, that masculine is that divine masculine, structured, logical. We need both of them.
I am loving.
Open up both arms. Reach the arms up overhead. And then exhale, shake it out. Draw the knees together. I want you to just bounce the feet a little bit. Take a breath. Reach your arms up and sway. Again, there's been a lot of this intuitively in class this week just because of the energy. There just feels like a need, like a Taurus energy and earth energy, earthquake within the body to really shake loose anything that still needs to be released as we step into this like final stage of rebirth. Think about the trees that have been outside. Maybe it's a little bit different in your area, but 3 weeks ago, those trees were still bare. And now everything is bursting with life. It's vibrant green. And that reminds us of how quickly change and growth can happen. And then that allows us to kind of go inward and reflect on the change and the growth that we've seen throughout the year. So, a little tangent there of inspiration. Go ahead and stand up nice and gently. Coming around to the chair, we're gonna try warrior. And I've tried this a couple of times in the chair and I'm not quite sure how I feel. So we're gonna try it in the chair and then we're gonna try it standing up and then I'll let you be the judge. So warrior in the chair, I'm gonna show you standing up first. So it's a bent front knee, that back toe, that back foot is pointed out 45 degrees. Front toe is in line with the front knee, and then you have this like lunge. So as you can see, the chair could be very supportive for that. So come on around to your chair, find that lunge, but then plant that toe so that you can push into, I see this is where I have a problem because I think I have to move up a little bit to support this back leg. So again, like I said, this is one version of the warrior and chair. I'm not a big fan, and I think it's just because I'm like so traditionally yogi trained. So if this feels really good to you and supportive, you are so invited to stay here. But I'm feeling some interesting things in my knee as well. So I'm thinking, because I think that you're able to handle this too, I'm thinking we're gonna try the warrior just with the chair as a support. So take your right foot, take the left foot, step the right foot back so that that toe is at a 45-degree angle. And you can even bring yourself into a deeper lunge. So you want that front knee bent. And the knee is in line with the toe, in line with the chair. And then check and see if the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. And here's an opportunity to really root down into your foundation and also push the weight into the outside of that right foot there. So that keeps that nice long lean strength in the warrior. And so it's very natural to open up the way that this lunge is opening. And so what this would be is warrior two. And warrior two totally is with the arms out to the side. So if you feel comfortable in trying that, go ahead. Your gaze is over the front hand, the shoulders are relaxed. So it's a beautiful warrior two, or you can have your hand here with your warrior two, your arm back, or your arm on your waist. So lots of options there, play around with that. For warrior one, the foundation stays the same, but you turn the torso so that that right hip kind of turns in a little bit. And this is where I thought it felt a little bit awkward in the chair. So here, again, rooting down into the feet, rooting into the back edge of that back foot. The torso is rotated, that brings a little bit of a rotation into the hip. And then a traditional warrior one would be the arms up overhead. Or if you'd like to try it with the arms, hands at heart center, you can. Or again, using that chair as a prop and a steadying tool is always really, it's a really great option. So feeling your warrior one. And then turn those back toes in, use your chair for support. Of course, don't push on the chair, push down into the chair, strengthen up, and then step forward. Okay? So I'm gonna switch sides so you can see what I'm doing. Wait, I don't wanna do that.
Other people.
Because we had that leg back, so this leg will be fine. Okay. Still getting used to this chair too. I really like it though. So I'm really excited to be exploring this with you. So right or left leg steps back. The right leg will have a bend in it this time. So line up that foot, step the left foot back, and you'll have the 45-degree angle pointing out with your toe. The heel and the arch are in line. Nice bend in the knee. You can open up for your warrior two. So this is what it looks like from behind. I don't really like to turn my back to the camera, but it is what it is. So choose your warrior two. Breathe. Breathing into that. Sometimes when we start to meet a challenge, we hold our breaths. Don't do that. Check the alignment in the knee and the toe. And then go ahead and rotate to that warrior one. Noticing my chair needs to be back a little bit. So again, that warrior one, rooting the weight into the back edge of that left foot. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. You're doing great. And then push down into the chair, turn the toes in, and then step forward. Awesome. And now let's just stretch out a little bit more. Grab that right ankle. Nice calf stretch, nice quad stretch. I'm sorry, that's not really stretching your calf, so I don't know why I said that, but I think I was going for quad. Whatevs. All right, inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot back into a high lunge. That front knee has a nice little bend in it. And just push down into that. Feel that stretch, even sink down into it a little bit deeper. The spine stays straight, taking a nice inhale. And exhale, breath cycle. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Grabbing the left foot here. Finding your balance. Straightening the spine, chin parallel with the earth. Breathing through this nice stretch. And as you exhale, step the left foot back this time and do a nice high lunge. Sinking into your lunge. Breathing nice and deeply. Awesome. Feeling a little bit of invigoration in the body. Take an inhale and an exhale. Nice natural breath cycle. Pushing down into the chair to step forward. And then kind of leaning over the the back of the chair so that you can take your forearms into a modified forward fold. So fold over to whatever degree is comfortable for you. Relax through the neck. Pedal out the legs. Breathe and enjoy this moment of stillness after you've moved through some activations in your body. And then rising up for a flat back. So likely your hands will be rested on the seat. And then you might want to walk your feet back just a little bit. Feet are hip width distance apart. And as you can see, I don't really want to arch the back. I want the back to be straight. But I want to draw the shoulders back, and the head forward. Looking at a focal point right underneath my head. And then coming back all the way up to standing. I'm coming around to the other side of the chair. Sorry, my neighbor's grandkids are honking the horn. You can hear that. Okay. So from here, we're gonna work through some of the familiar poses that you know. The triangle and the pyramid and a couple of other ones. So I want to try down dog, and what that looks like is stepping the feet back wide, hip width distance apart. I'm sorry, when I say step the feet back wide, step the feet back away from the chair quite a ways. I want your feet hip width distance apart because that's what will be safe. Hands on the chair, and then allow the tailbone to rise up. Allow the ears to be in line with the triceps. Allow the core to engage and draw towards the spine, the navel draw toward the spine. Feeling that beautiful stretch through the back body. Awesome. Coming back up, walking the feet a little bit closer. Planting that right foot, step the left foot back so that you can set up for your pyramid. So remember that left foot and that right foot are not in line, they're slightly staggered. Toes are pointing the same direction. Legs are as straight as possible. If you're feeling a stretch in the back of the knees, make sure you bring a little bend in the knees. And then go ahead and lower down onto your forearms. And there's always an invitation to go deeper. If you feel like you can bend all the way over and you don't really need the chair for this, that's okay. But again, we're using the chair as a way to create ease and mobility within the practice. And we want you to maintain a steady breath cycle, steady heart rate. So you decide. Either way, you're nourishing your body and your muscles and your mind and your soul. Inhale and exhale. One more, just pause here in the breath. Bring the hands up. Step that left foot back and returning to this warrior-like stance. Set up this warrior foundation where that 45-degree angle, the heel is in line with the arch of the foot. Only this time, the legs are going to be both straight. That right hand will be in line with the front right foot. And then see if you can open up the hand up towards the sky and watch it. Inhale, exhale, bring the left hand down. Turn those toes in, step the feet together. Take another down dog. Walk the feet all the way back so that you can raise the tailbone towards the sky and the ears are either in line with the triceps or the head is a little bit lower than the arms. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Hanging out here, just getting a beautiful back body stretch, nourishing that spine and that skeletal system, the muscular system, all of our systems. Walk the hands back up, setting up for pyramid on the other side so that right foot steps back a little bit to stagger. Find your degree of fold for today. And just breathe. If you want to return to imagining roots running down into the earth and then drawing up again, you are so invited to. This is your practice. Whatever you infuse into it is perfect and right.
Divine force everywhere.
Ah, wonderful. Okay, let's set up for triangle on the other side. So step the right foot back. Set up with that like warrior-like lunge. The right toe is out 45 degrees. That front heel is in line with the back arch. That left hand is in line, the left foot. And then as you open up, feel the right shoulder and the right hip kind of open up as the left shoulder and the left hip roll under a little bit. We can imagine that you can slide in between two panes of glass.
First force of all creation.
Keep breathing.
To you I bow.
Bring that right hand down, turn the back toes in and step forward.
Divine force.
From here, just take a nice gentle supported forward fold. Pedal the legs out.
Creative force, primal force. To you I bow.
Few more breaths.
Rising up, divine mother. To you I bow.
Bring your hands up to the seat. Go ahead and bring yourself up to standing. And as you walk around the chair, shake it out a little bit. We're going to use the chair for our balance pose today. We're going to try warrior. So it'll be out to the side. Let me grab a little sip of water here. I hope you're doing okay through our practice today, making it your own, listening to your body. Okay. So again, I will show you what Warrior 1 looks like unsupported with the chair, and then we'll bring the chair in for support. So you can just watch, still breathing, right? You're breathing, you're doing yoga. So as you remember, our warriors were Warrior 1, Warrior 2. We did not do Peaceful Warrior, but that's what this looks like, Peaceful Warrior. And then Warrior 3, from standing, is taking one leg, extending it back long, and then bringing the whole torso and that leg parallel to the earth as you use this solid, sturdy leg. Usually the arms are up overhead, but a lot of times people put the arms off to the side to help them balance. So with the chair, I would just recommend having it back here for a moment, giving yourself a little bit of space, because as you come down, then you'll want to maybe use the chair for support. So you can bring the arms up overhead, leave them up overhead, and then bring that right leg up. Now this would be the point where you'd want to maybe bring that left hand down and then that right hand down as you were extending the leg. Maybe even bringing the hand down using the seat of the chair. would probably be more appropriate. And so here in this balanced pose, you're pushing down into the foot, rooting into that foot. The spine is aligned and the focal point is somewhere right kind of underneath the bridge of your nose. So as you can see, I have this nice alignment through the spine. My hips are squared with the earth. The toe is pointing, and that's engaging the whole entire leg. Thigh, quad, same thing. Glutes, calf muscles, all of it. You're using the hand for support and for balance so that you can engage the muscles that are meant to be engaged in this pose. Bring the right leg in, draw it up to the nose, and then bring it down. Go ahead and stand up, bounce, shake a little bit. Oh, inhale and exhale. And then let's do the other side. So inhale the arms up, root down into that right leg, bring the left leg up, and then you know where we're going. So start to bring the hands down, and as you do, then you can extend that leg long, push down, root down through the right leg. Really dip in there. And I love the chair as a refinement tool because it does not allow me to do some of the bad habits. Like I was really open like that, and I really want my hips square with the earth. So readjusting and using the chair, getting the most out of this balanced pose. Inhale and exhale, bring that foot down, draw it up to the nose. Yes, all right, pedal out the feet. As you kind of rise up, shake it out. Oh, come back into your seated pose. Easy seated pose. Let me grab another drink quick here.
So taking a deep breath.
Awesome. Okay, so now really got some blood pumping, worked some muscles. Let's continue to stretch and strengthen the body. Root down into your easy seated pose. Draw the right leg up to the chest. Bring the forehead towards the knee. And then just bring the foot down, do the other side, draw it up, forehead to the knee, maybe even pointing the toe. Go ahead and bring yourself into seated again. Really nice, gentle twist. So just take and twist the upper body towards the right. Root down through the seat.
Take a deep breath with me. And I'm going to take you into the vibration of Ganesha. Big breath in. Big breath in. Big breath in.
Go ahead and twist to the other side. And in this song, they're talking about Ganesha. And if you're not familiar with Ganesh, he is the remover of obstacles. Come back to center. So here they're honoring this deity, this remover of obstacles. And yeah, so maybe as you take your next inhale with the arms up, you can exhale and help remove those obstacles. Any fear, any doubt, anything that you need to leave behind in last year. Awesome. Roll the shoulders up and back. Up and back. Roll the shoulders forward. All right, again, taking your hands around to just feel And this probably will feel pretty good after you've worked some of those muscles. So it's kind of maybe giving a little bit more pressure to release any tension built through any challenges that you met today. And allowing the breath to help you release that as well. Bring it up to the arms a little bit. Started out by getting in the body, or ending by being fully present in the body. Awesome. Hands behind the neck. Just let your hands rest here for a minute. Feel the pulse in your neck. Feel the blood moving just beneath the surface. Take a moment to honor that mind-body connection. As you exhale, bring your hands down to rest on the tops of your thighs. Return to your easy seated pose here. Knowing that you have moved through practice that has allowed your energy to move and your body to move, creating new energy for yourself, creating a new beginning, creating the next step towards your next goal. Just seeing a lot of open space right now, full of lush vegetation. See if you can drop into your mind's eye. Bring yourself into a place of nature. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you feel? Allow your mind's eye to create this for you in your vision. Breathing easy, letting the inhales and exhales be effortless. And as you take in this landscape around you, bring yourself to the water, the running water. I'm not sure what that looks like for you. For me, the water is a creek running through the middle of a pasture in those beautiful Wisconsin fields. Walk up to this water, listen to the sound, breathe in the smell of that moisture. And then step into the water. Step into the water and allow this water to wash away, revive and revitalize you, cleanse and heal on every level. Is the water cold? Is it warm? Is there aqua life around you? Take a moment to be in this place of the cleansing waters of Mother Earth. Breathe in this healing, breathe in this energy of renewal. And then imagine arising out of the body of water that you were in. You are glowing. You are vibrant. You feel lighter and fresher. As you walk out of the water, you turn around and notice the water start to still after the ripples that you made. Lean over, take a glance into this water that's now crystal clear. Do you see a reflection of your perfect divine self? Or are you gazing into the depths of this water? Take a moment to examine whatever you see. Observe whatever you feel. And as you're here in this moment making your observations, a lily pad floats by with a gift on it. This gift could be a word, an item, an energy, a color. Let it take shape in your mind's eye as you breathe. No forcing. Just let the lily pad float towards you. Let it get closer and closer as this gift appears. Maybe there is no gift, maybe that is a feeling. Again, just be open to whatever. Maintaining those slow, even breaths as you examine and receive this gift from your guides. Take your gift with you, tuck it in your pocket, and start to walk back towards the here and now. Back into your seat, maybe roll your shoulders a little bit. Coming fully back into your body, refreshed, revived, rejuvenated. And then take your arms and sweep them up overhead, still breathing nice and gently down into heart center. Again, inhaling the arms up overhead, down into heart center.